Karan Johar, and of course Shah Rukh Khan. Well, firstly, welcome to London. I know that's a place that you guys all visit regularly, but I know you've been flying all around the world and all over the place. So, welcome to London.
Thank you very much, and thank you everyone. And I'm sorry if I'm late, I don't know, but I'm always scared and paranoid if I'm late, so I'm apologizing whether I'm late or not. Thank you, and yeah.
It's okay. Karan, I'll start.
Otherwise you were late.
Karan, I'll start with you if you don't mind. Obviously, we're talking about My Name is Khan. It's releasing on the 11th of February. It's been a long procedure, obviously, since the end of 2008, was it you started? So, yeah, so well over a year. I mean, let's talk about the inception of the film first, because, you know, it is, as Shah Rukh, I just heard backstage saying that making a film is like giving birth to your own child, and this is your fourth or fifth child, literally. So let's start from the beginning.
Yeah, and this one seems to be a cesarean. But actually it started off 3 years ago, right post up I directed Kabhi Alvida. You know, I took some time out and did a whole lot of traveling and a whole lot of thinking, and I truly felt this is the film I wanted to make, and I ran it by Shah Rukh, and we set about researching the film, because it was the first film that I had to kind of step out of my comfort zone and write and develop. It wasn't about just human relationships, it was also about the political and social world that surrounds us. It was about, we were dealing with a disorder, we were dealing with a form of autism, Asperger's syndrome, which our protagonist has in the film. And so there was a whole amount of research that went into the film. So there was like, it went a year and a half or 2 years of writing really. So it's been a 3-year journey for me really. I started off February 2007. And it's releasing February 2010. So I feel this is not one baby, I've given birth to a family.
It's the longest pregnancy in the world ever.
It is, yes.
And let's talk about researching it, because obviously you've teamed up with Shabani once again,
right.
Since Kabhi Alvida. How does it feel for you as a filmmaker to kind of share your writing skills, your passion for writing films, to share that with somebody else? Because you have been known to kind of, you know, inset films from the off by yourself.
I actually didn't write this film at all. I let Shivani do the writing, because I felt that when I started writing it, I just felt I wasn't bringing anything new to the love story. And the love story is the soul of the film. It's the most important part of the film. So for me to write different lines of love for Shah Rukh and Kajol wasn't coming very easily from, because I had done it in Kabhi Khushi and Kuch Kuch Hota, and I think sometimes with the two of them I tend
basically got bored with us.
We'll get into that later. But the thing is that I just felt that I wasn't going to give them something new. And I felt the need to treat the love story very differently. So actually Shibani wrote the entire film. And of course it was I was there as in support as a filmmaker. But it's her vision, it's her executed screenplay. And it's really all the research that she put together that really makes the film.
Now obviously you have been responsible for putting these two wonderful talents together before, bringing them back together. Just moving on to you, Shah Rukh. I mean, how was this for you, moving on from firstly starting off as negative roles in the early days, then to the chocolate boy, the boy next door, and then moving on to chocolate to character? Is this a movement that we're going to see more of nowadays, like much more character, kind of inner-based characters?
Yeah, this chocolate's getting more and more bitter. Not really. I always say this, people assume from the outside that maybe I have a say in the kind of films I'll do. You can keep on feeling, wanting, yearning, you know, for a film story that you wish to do. Now I don't even do that anymore, I'm experienced. But it's up to the director or a filmmaker or a writer or a producer to come up with something which tallies or you know, is something that you really want to do that year or that month or in the next couple of years. So whatever roles I've been given, I just kind of do it because at that point of time I felt that yeah, this is some space I want to be in. But that doesn't apply to every filmmaker. You know, when someone like Karan, who's like my younger brother, and I owe a lot of my career and life to Karan Johar. Someone like Kajol, who's I think every time, even now when we talk about My Name is Khan, I feel a little wrong that you know, the film is said about Asperger's. It's an author-back kind of role, but the film is about Mandira and Rizwan. You know, it's a film about two people, because I think I am quite incomplete as an actor, as a star. especially in a Karan Johar film without Kajol in it. So when friends come up and they say they're doing a film, here I don't question it. Here I know that they have the best interest for me in their hearts. And I know Karan must have done this because he must have felt, I've made Bhai do the same stuff again and again. And Kajol must have heard it, and I'm sure she liked her role, but she must say, you know what, Shahrukh will look really nice doing this. So I already know that there is this kind of positivity, and it's not about evolving as an actor, it's also evolving in age. So I can't keep playing the same stuff. Whenever a new film is given to me, the next one is a superhero film. So I just want to show off my muscles. So in whatever space I am in, I just do it. It's not, I've never sat down and really thought about it, okay, this is the next step for me as an actor. I think an actor's job is not to do what he wishes to do. An actor's job is to do what you wish to do to the best of his capability. That's what I do. I told Karan to write my t-shirt, my name is Khan, and I can be what you want me to be.
Fantastic. Kajol, we'll come to you. I mean, obviously, in the last few years, you haven't done as much work as you used to. Obviously, you're a wife, you're a mother now. I mean, how hard or easy was it for you to accept the role in My Name is Khan, apart from the fact that Karan Johar was offering you the part?
It was very easy, actually. It was very, very easy. Not because of anything else, because of the fact that he came to me with a great script and said, I'm making it, and Shah Rukh's doing it. And I was like, okay. I don't think the three things come together very often, and it was really, really easy.
Fantastic. Before we talk more about the film and the development of it up to the release, we're just going to have a quick look at a fantastic trailer of the film. This is My Name is Khan, ladies and gentlemen. Shahrukh, I just want to ask you. Shahrukh, I just want to ask you. Your character Rizwan Khan has Asperger's syndrome within this story. How was it for you to research that, and also how important was it for you to get it right?
I've normally not played roles that I've had to. You do a research, but you can take a lot of liberties with what you're doing. So if I was to play a coach in a film, I've played a bit of hockey. I've met a few people, just chat with them, and then played the way you feel is more relevant for the film. In this case, there are two aspects to playing Asperger's. One, obviously there are very, very stringent parameters within which you have to perform. Especially for a Hindi film, there's not going to be no singing, no dancing. Specifically also because it's a love story, and people with Asperger's don't have the extent of expression that neurotypical people have. They don't feel like laughing, they don't feel like crying, they don't feel, as a matter of fact, to a large extent. So there were very stringent parameters, and still be able to tell a love story between a man and woman. So that was a little difficult. The second part is, I am very anti in any which way letting anyone feel wrong about a disability. I don't think any cinema or film or story should end up, nobody wants to maybe, but sometimes without trying or wanting to, you end up not being right about a disease or a disorder. So I did a lot of research. I read this wonderful book, The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Middle of the Night Time. I spoke to Karan about it. Shivani and Karan did huge amount of research. They gave me books to read, DVDs, they gave me some really nice documentaries, Autism, the musical. So I saw all that. Then I spent some time with a couple of people who actually have this disorder. Took a bit of cinematic liberty, mixed them all together. Maybe one person doesn't have all the traits that I have portrayed in the film, but I've taken that liberty. So if I have done something wrong, I already am sorry about it. I didn't intend to, but overall, great experience for me as an actor.
Chocolate is amazing.
Please, can the television guys not put this on?
That's a disorder in itself.
No. I implore you that please don't put this chocolate boy comment, because my son will never respect me in the morning.
Hopefully there's a wake-up calling you Cadbury's eventually. That would be wrong. Karan, why did you feel the need to make Rizwan Khan have this disorder? Because I read that you initially, the character didn't have any kind of disorder.
No, he always did, actually. It was very essential that he was not like you and me. because you and I are too pragmatic, we're too practical, and his kind of love goes way beyond the boundaries of logic. It's that kind of love